Willow Dragonfly here, doing the 16 witchy questions tag that's going around now. So, question 1. Do you have a witchy name? How did you come by it? Willow Dragonfly, I guess, would be my witchy name. I am very attracted to willow trees. I can't even explain I can't explain it. I get a certain amount of peace whenever I'm near one. Really, it's kind of uncanny, really. And the dragonfly part, I see dragonflies everywhere. When I first moved to where I am now, there were a ton of dragonflies all over the place, just kind of letting me know that this was the right place to be. And I've always, even as a little girl, could find them everywhere. So, just makes sense for it to be Willow Dragonfly. Where are you located? I am located in Michigan. What brought you to that area, or were you born here? I was born in Maine. I moved here to Michigan about a year ago, and family circumstances brought me here. And I think that I mentioned some of that. It's quite detailed in the Tarot Tag 15 video if you'd like to learn more. Do you wear a special amulet or jewelry for spell work? No, not really. What is your favorite place or space? I have a favorite place out in the woods. I do have a video of that as well. Other than that, inside would be in my room, my ritual space. In my intro video, you can see that space there. What is your favorite stone or crystal for magical workings? My favorite stone is lapis, and I have a ton of that. And because I'm sitting on my bed with all kinds of paperwork doing my taxes all over the place, I'm not going to get up and show you all that I have because it's over there. But as far as like full magical workings, I tend to use different things for different workings depending on what I'm doing. I don't have like this stone or crystal has to be with every single working. But lapis is definitely my favorite stone. Snowflake obsidian would be my second. And recently I've come across mahogany obsidian, which is a pretty intense stone too. So there you have it. I could keep going. I'm sure that's an answer that everybody seems to have a list for. How long have you been practicing, and how did you come to this path? Okay, practicing. I have been practicing for a very long time as far as herbal remedies, energy, intent, workings, healing, things kind of like that, but never once used the word witchy or pagan or anything like that. I was raised Baptist and Catholic. To my father's family, my mother's family kind of fought over whose religion was right. Later, did a lot of Buddhist study and really connected there. Really liked the whole Buddhist philosophy, treat others how you want to be treated, respect yourself, respect nature, all of that. And I still really do. And as far as the witchy part of everything, more and more family members started asking me for teas or healing salves, room sprays, floor washes, different things to bring positive energy into the home, get rid of sickness, just all kinds of stuff, being able to sleep at night, things like that. And, it got to the point where my immediate family, my husband and children, would make fun of me because make fun of me in a loving way. Don't take it wrong, but random people would stop by and be like, and ask for me, and my husband would be like, oh, somebody's here for your witchy shit, and just totally making a joke about it. My youngest daughter was having a hard time with her pregnancy. The last week, she had constant labor pains, and it was really getting her tired. So I found her a herbal tea that was safe for baby and safe for her, and helped her contractions along. And then we're in the hospital, and she's in labor, and baby's being born, and now, mind you, we'd been to the hospital a bunch of times for these labor pains that were intense, and they would get, to be less than 2 minutes apart. So we frequent flyers into the hospital. So we get to the hospital, and, we walk in, and all the nurses now know her by name. And she goes, "I am sure I am in labor this time. She made me some witchy tea. I know it's going to happen." So it was just kind of one of those things. So along with that, I had started to do a little bit of research into Wicca, as it seems that most people do. I had done research before on religions, and paganism really wasn't a religion or a path. It was anything that wasn't Christian was paganism, as far as my research went. So I didn't really understand that you could be you could be pagan without having a particular religious title. So I started with Wicca, and I started doing a couple of things. Like, I put together a book, Shadows, and I was looking at the holidays and, the Wheel of the Year. And I'd always disagreed with Christian holidays my entire life. So I started putting together a book, Shadows, or research book. I like to do scrapbooking. It was a creative outlet for me, this research. And I did do a video on, my book as it is now. So I started doing that, and started putting some of the holidays and how we celebrated the holidays. And that was a couple of years ago. But I still didn't take on the title of witch or pagan. I wouldn't have said I was Wiccan even when I was doing that book at the beginning. If somebody had asked me what my religious beliefs were, I would have said Buddhist. I'd probably still say Buddhist to an extent, as far as chakra energies and meditation, and a few like how you treat people, things like that. But I can't say that definite now. Regardless, so my path goes on, and I get to seeing a few things on YouTube, a bunch of blogs, different things of basically about defining your own path, defining yourself. And that really hit home, and that really, really made sense to me. So, spiritual belief, yes, I have a spiritual belief. I say that I'm on a path to develop that at this point. Question 7. Do you have a deity, god, or goddess, and how did you connect with them? I don't really. I have... I believe in the goddess. I believe in God. I believe that there was a Jesus Christ. I don't believe in all the propaganda that came with him, but I do definitely believe in a Jesus Christ. I believe that Jesus Christ's name is used and shared throughout religions with different titles. So I also believe definitely in the goddess. I believe that they're one. Female and male aspect, and I think I said something about that in another video. But anyway, so I don't have one that I specifically work with. I don't say that you can't have one that I won't have one that I specifically work with. I see deity aspects as their personality. What I need to learn from deity now is that's who's going to show themselves to me. So right now it's a generalized god and goddess, and I think that's where I need to be at this point in my path. What is your favorite incense or smudge? My favorite incense or smudge I guess I really don't know. I use a lot of different things for different purposes. I do love the smell of amber. I put amber resin in almost every incense I make. I call it my glue, my incense glue, my intent glue, because, you know, amber's sticky. So, yeah, I guess amber would probably be my favorite. I do use some essential oils in a diffuser, and I use a lot of citrusy smells, and jasmine and lavender, but definitely as far as incense smudges go, I guess amber. Have you ever had a clear space of a negative entity? No. Negative vibes, yes, but never really a negative entity. I haven't really come across that. I have come across entities, but as far as being negative, misunderstood maybe, I'm not sure. What is your favorite witchy show or movie? Witchy show or movie? Wow. So, Covenant? I like that movie. I liked Practical Magic, Witches of East End, I think, was a TV show. I like that. But I will tell you that my family really liked Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I may lose some street cred saying, but I totally liked that show too. In fact, we've named our dogs after characters from that show. And when, the character Willow, no pun intended, turns evil, I really like that. We call her Black Willow. It's friggin' amazing. Anyway, don't judge. What do you do to help raise energy before spell work? Grounding, I guess. I always do any kind of spell in barefoot. Really, I probably already have the energy in me. I don't have to like meditate or bring anything up. I do clear my mind a bit, I guess, so that I can focus on what I'm doing. Do you see yourself helping others magically? If you consider remedy teas, salves, lotions, yes, I do see myself as helping others magically. What is your preferred form of divination? Tarot cards, I suppose, right now. I do use runes and pendulum, but right now, definitely tarot cards. I'm still learning them, so it's basically why I'm focusing in on them. What element do you work with the most? I am Virgo, Aries, Leo, so earth, fire, fire. That is what I work with the most, earth, fire, fire. Not as much water, a little bit of air, but definitely earth, fire, fire. If you threw a party, which of the YouTube witches would you invite? So, okay, I don't know a whole lot of people in person. I'm super shy, and I'm older than quite a few of the YouTube people that I watch right now. So I would invite Ember Honeyraven, Arwen, Alvine, Crimson Fire, Noah Tempestari, random because she'd be kind of funny. And I'm sure I'm forgetting some other people. Pagan Scholar. Okay. And if I didn't name you, I would probably invite you. Just because, you know, have everybody all in the same room would be freaking amazing. Aussie Pagan. Arabic Witch. Be fun. You know, all kinds of people. What are your witchy goals for the new year? To continue learning. I guess that'd be the only real goal I have. I guess that is it for these. I'm a little late on the bandwagon here, but I thought it would be fun to do this video. Alright, have a great day.